Good afternoon and welcome back to the Enchanted Princess Casino. I wanted to ask or answer a few questions that I get asked all the time on our YouTube channel. And so I'm going to have a little series of different ones. Some may go 3-4 minutes, some may go 10 minutes. But I'm going to so this one I'm answering from somebody just asked me this question. I get this asked a lot. When I want to get free cruises on slot machines on Princess Cruises, what do I need to do? Now, you can go up to the host, I've told you this a million times, on Princess Cruise Lines and ask them, what do I need to get to get free cruises? And their answers are always the same. They're going to say, well, we kind of do an algorithm, just play. Now, if you're on another cruise line, I know for sure on the Royal Caribbean, I'll give a shout out to my buddy, Holy Roller, Brian. He travels on Royal Caribbean pretty much exclusively, where I'm always on Princess, okay? And so I know that from a lot of the players that I know here on Princess that go over to Royal and Celebrity, but mostly Royal since Royal owns Celebrity, they give you a printout or they have a sheet of paper that says, if you get this many points, this is what you get. You do this many points, this is what you get. You get this many points, this is what you get. And that came from my buddy Mike, who is going to be on this cruise next week with me. And that's going to be fantastic. He is some craps player. But as far as slot machines are concerned, they will tell you just play on Princess Cruises. They'll also tell you that the same thing, I think, on Carnival. And Carnival owns Princess. But I'm talking about Princess. So when you're on Princess, the old rule of thumb said that when you got 5,000 points, you got an interior room. I had this guy write me just about last week, and he said, well, that sounds about right. You're supposed to get if you get 1,000 points a day, then that's what you get. And you get, so if you have, 9,000 points on a 10-day cruise and only 9 count, you probably will end up with a balcony and $600, okay? Well, they've tightened the reins. I told you this. They've tightened the reins since May 31st of last year. And they don't give the Princess Plus program out as lucratively as they used to, because unless you are, I'm just calling it how it is, unless you are a big loser and you lose a lot of money in slots or table games, then you will maybe get the mini suite, the Princess Plus package, and $1,500. Remember now, there's only 3 levels of cruising, free offers. The bottom one is interior and $250. The medium one is balcony and $600, and the best one is mini suite, $1,500 in free play, and the Princess Plus package, which is free Wi-Fi, gratuities, and free premium drinks, the whole package. Okay, so. To get that on slot machines, the mini suite deal, you need to be somewhere over 12,000 points in that week. Okay, it doesn't matter how many back-to-backs you do. The last back is the only one that counts. Okay, because as you all know, all of us that go on back-to-backs, they erase it at the end of every back, and then you start over on the next back, and the only back that counts is the last back, and none of the front backs count. That could almost be a song, I think, okay? But, so, somebody asked me, can I get a free cruise? They said, I'm getting ready to go on my first Princess cruise next week, and I want to earn a free cruise, and I will bring $1,000 to play slot machines. The only problem with that is you are not guaranteed to get a free cruise on slot machines with just $1,000 bringing on the cruise ship. Okay, you may blow right through that $1,000 on a slot machine the first or second night, and you may only have, you may have 1,200 points. So you're not getting a free cruise with 1,200 points. I don't care what anybody says. I know this is the truth. I have surveyed and asked and been on Princess Cruise Ship every single week most of the time. So I know, and I always ask people the second to last day, what did they receive under the door? Slid by the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, or the Tooth Fairy, aka the casino host. Here it's Brian, Bryan, and Dulce. They signed the slips, but they're in charge of sending it off to Ocean Players Club. So if you have a beef to make, I'm going to say this right now. I didn't think I was going to talk about this one right here, but oceanplayersclub.com is where you need to go, and it will be a form, and you have to type out your booking number, the cruise you were on, and if you have a complaint. If you have something nice to say something nice. Hit submit. They may get back with you, they may not, but I guarantee you they're going to read it, what you wrote. So, and the other, okay, so I'm not going to get on that topic now. I'm just talking about, this lady said, if I bring $1,000, am I guaranteed a free cruise? No. You know, if you bring $1,000 just one time to the craps table, you're not guaranteed a free cruise either, okay? I always say you need to bring $1,000 every single night. That's the minimum. You don't have to use it, you don't have to lose it, but you just have to have it. You can't be a spectator, you got to be a participant. So I told this lady, or I'm telling her now, that you can't just feed in $50 and $50 and $50 till you get up to $1,000, or take and hit $50 on your bank or your room at a time, 50, 200, 200. You got to go in with $1,000 to start with, put it on your room, $1,000 on the slot machine, and play. Play. And then whether you win, lose, or draw, you can cash it out at the end of the night and then come back again and do another $1,000 the next night. If you have to put it up, I mean, you got to be smart about this. You got to think through these things, okay? It's not rocket science, but you got to, this is the system that works, okay? I know people that get free cruises all the time because this is what they do. They buy in with $1,000 on the slot machine one night. Okay, let's say that they get down to losing and they lost $500, okay? They cash in the ticket that night and go up with $500, okay? And they get $500 in cash back, okay? The next night, they need to come back with $1,000 again. You got to manufacture $500 more because you can't just go in with $500 because you're only buying in with $500 each night. Okay, but let's say you manufacture it again and you bring up $1,000 or you get $1,000 off your room the next night. It doesn't matter, okay? And then let's say you get lucky and you hit a jackpot and you take that $1,000 and all of a sudden you make another $1,000 on top of that. That's fantastic, okay? Then just cash it out and then come back the next night with another $1,000. But you got to put in $1,000 every night. Win, lose, or draw, okay? Trust me. And then you have to get over 5,000 points. Now, I'm going to have people that say, I don't know. It's the truth, okay? I cruise every week on Princess. So, now, if you want to get the bigger prizes, like the mini suite, okay? It's going to be some work, okay? So it's not for the faint of heart. It takes work to get mini suite, $1,500 in free play, and the Princess Plus package, okay? On slot machines on Princess. It takes work. You got to be around 12, 15,000. You need to be 20,000 points, okay? And you have to incur, I'm going to tell you what it's going to cost you $5,000 or $6,000 in losses, legitimate losses on the slot machines on Princess Cruises when you hit about 20,000 points, 25,000 points. And that will probably get you a mini suite, okay? But you'll be ticked off if you just spent $5,000 or $6,000 in losses. Because I have a buddy here this week. He's been on here for 30 days already, him and his wife. I'll give a shout. I'm not going to give their names. So, but he already dropped like $4,000 this week in the slot machines, and he's only at 3,200 points. I don't think that's going to be enough for him to get anything. because he already lost $3,000 or $4,000. Okay, so you got to be up there high on points. Okay, so to answer the lady's first question, do I need to buy? You got to buy in every night on the slot machine $1,000. Okay, you can't just feed it penny ante, $20, $40, $100. I'm going to put another 200. They don't care about cumulative. They want to trigger the algorithm. You trigger the algorithm when you hit $1,000 and you hit it hard, and then it knows, hey, this person's here to play, not to just keep feeding the animal. So, okay, that's the truth on that one. I'm going to stop on that one. That's my second or third different video I'm going to give. But anyhow, that is really close to being the truth, okay, in regards to Princess Cruises now. It changed a little bit May 31st. And so that's the story. Subscribe to my channel. Till then, you all have a really good day.